Welcome back, friends, followers and transients to Subnautica, a live stream of Subnautica. So if I'm talking to myself in a little bit more of a strange way than usual, that would be why. I do intend at some point to have the chat overlay come up within the game, as long as it's not too intrusive so you can actually see what's being said. But I will endeavour to read out the person's name and say what they've actually said, so it doesn't look like I'm just answering random things. So we left the last episode, we'd explored the island over here, and we got quite a bit of stuff, didn't we? So, the radiation suit, that was something we need to look at. We picked up an artifact. I think we scanned quite a few of the buildings as well, didn't we? Yeah, so we got all these wonderful things so we can build more. But what I want to build, one is the radiation suit, but the sea glide, I think, is the main thing that I'm going to be going for. But we also have a message to listen to, so let's do that first. Oh, LifePod 4. So maybe we'll go for the thing that's going to make us a little bit quicker. So we need battery, lubricant, copper wire, and titanium. Now I believe we have some lubricant. Excellent. We have some titanium. So we need some copper. And what else was it? We need to make a battery, which is fairly easy. So copper, acid, mushroom. I'm just going to say a quick hello to everybody. So prior to actually pushing the record button for YouTube, BU4U Gaming joined, Noble Rambler. We also have Rachel, Alt F4. Who else have we got here? Lord Thanos. Thank you for joining. Just as a little pointer, BU4U Gaming is a YouTube channel. Very nice lady. Noble Rambler, which anyone that follows me will obviously know Noble, also has a channel. And Alt F4 Gaming is also another channel, so feel free to check them out. I will post links to their channels in the description of the YouTube once I get to that point, on the assumption that I don't completely mess up what I'm doing, because this is the first time I'm trying to stream and record at the same time. That's epic proportions of multitasking. Right, so we need some acid mushrooms. I might try and make 2 batteries if possible. That's the plan anyway. As BU4U just said, Noble is notorious. That he is. And that's a very good point as well, that BU4U just brought up. It'd be nice that me and Noble did a collaboration at some point, and I'm more than happy to do that. I think once Noble is less busy, that will probably happen. And I think Alt F4 is just being slightly sarcastic, and he's just said, Vapor is so adorable. I think he just wanted me to read that out. Thanks for that, Adam. And we need to make some more water. Yes, I think a collaboration between me and Noble is a distinct possibility, and potentially even Night Ghost. At the very minimum, I think a collaboration on a stream much like this is probably how it's going to kind of materialise. At least that's what I think anyway. No pressure, Noble, so we need some copper wire. Can't wait to make this thing. This is going to make travelling around a little bit easier. We were looking for the Reaper Leviathan, weren't we, in the last episode, and all we got to see of it was the shadow, so...
The sea glide will increase your effective exploration range. For your safety, please pack supplies for long journeys and stay within 5 kilometers of the nearest life pod or habitat.
She really talks a lot now and tells you so much stuff. It's brilliant. So we got a spare battery. Let me chuck the rest of this in here if I can. I've got a little bit of space. We'll put you in here. I've got to remember to keep an eye on the chat. This is the, like, so many things are going on. I really have a newfound appreciation for people that do streaming. Kathra has just joined the chat. Hello, Kathra. Kathra is also another YouTuber. Link to follow in the description. 0 life forms recommended. Oh, so that's kind of taking me towards the Aurora. The Aurora is the ship that we were on, if you didn't know. let me have a quick look, because what is it starting to get dark? I would say it is getting to that point. Let's have a look what we need for the radiation suit, because then we can actually get closer to the aurora. So we need some fiber mesh and lead. Well, we have lead. That's silicone rubber. Fiber mesh. I have a funny feeling that that may be made out of creep vine. So let's give our sea glide a whirl. This is more like it. This is travelling in style. I say that once I get the sea moth, I will be much happier. But having this is quite useful. The battery does seem to drain fairly quick though. So we are looking for. I think I'm going the wrong way, aren't I? Oh no, here is some. I'm getting a tiny bit of lag. I don't think the stream is suffering much. It might just be system lag. I think this is what gives us fiber mesh. Blueprint acquired.
New blueprint acquired.
Was that fiber mesh? It was. Excellent. See, I kind of half know what I'm doing. We've also got another message, so we will head back. Thank you very much, Alt F4. He said, even though it is a new experience to me, I'm not doing a bad job. That's brilliant. Oxygen. Oh. Yep, we'll do that. We will get some oxygen. Who else has joined? Yeah, this is going to be a really difficult name to pronounce. He's often in the comments on my videos, so I'm aware of this person. I'm just going to call him Hirochito because I think I'm pronouncing that part of his name right. That's quite difficult. Let's listen to this message first. Another live pod, fantastic. So I think I did turn off the waypoints to one of them. I did, because we've already had a look at that one. And I did say that we would read all the data downloads as well, which I've not done. I'm promising a lot and not delivering. So we need to make some fiber mesh. Okay, he's just tried to help me say his name. Hirohito. Hirohito? I think. Maybe about right. Oh, well, if you are going to make some food, BU for you, I'm quite hungry. Although I've just eaten, but I had a lot of vegetables and things like that, and some potatoes. I know how much you love potatoes, and yeah, I could have done with eating a little bit more, I think. Where did I put my lead? Ah, there's one. I don't know how many of those I need. I need one more. Please, 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 please tell me that I have another one. This a very makeshift little base. It's more of a warehouse than a base at this stage, but it's all good.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
A vegetable snack. Who would eat a vegetable snack? I mean, really? Silicone rubber. Okay, I'll put you in here as well. Brilliant. I should probably at some point. Okay, I'm just looking at my phone. I've just had a message come up from Dead Inside, who is a subscriber on YouTube, and he's asked the question, why not stream here on YouTube? They can be monetized and are automatically archived. Well, I'll have to answer that question later on, if on the assumption that he's not in the stream as it stands. But yeah, but the videos will be going to YouTube afterwards. But the easy answer to that is it's good to kind of diversify where you kind of put yourself, so to speak. So obviously YouTube is great, but Twitch is primarily a streaming platform, and it's another way of making money, because I would like to do this a little bit more often, but obviously I work full time anyway, and yeah, it takes money to do all this sort of stuff. As you can see, you know, it's quite bright in here, so I've got lights and everything all over me, and all the hardware, let alone the games that I have to buy as well. So yeah, the more sources of income, the better. I feel like I'm really thirsty today. I'm not on about myself personally, I'm just on about the actual character. All he wants to do is drink water. Let's see if I can find a bladderfish that isn't a million miles away. There's one, and two. If we can get a couple of these, I'll make a little bit of water. And what I want to do, as soon as the So it changes from nighttime. In fact, how far away are those? 800, 600. I could... Crew requested assistance in surviving radiation. Okay, I'll probably go and explore those, I reckon, before we do anything else. Yeah, I'm gonna have so much fun saying this. Hirohito said that the YouTube chat does kind of shoot past quite quick when you're streaming it, and I have to agree with that. Like the limited experiences I've had with that, I would agree. I think there is a thing in there that I can do that would slow the chat down, but I'm not 100% sure. I think the same would happen on Twitch though, in all fairness. We'll have some peeper. I think peeper is quite salty, so I think that makes you thirsty as well. Right, so we've got some water made. We're going to eat some... I don't know. It didn't actually harm us too much. Right, I'm not going to drink that one because that's going to give me 20. Actually, it's only going to put me 2 over, isn't it? So we will drink that. Right, okay. So we now have our radiation suit, which means we can get close to the Aurora, but I'm tempted. Let me have a quick look where we're heading. Where's the ship? The ship is there. So we have those two and... Okay, so they're both towards the ship. Okay, we'll go for this one first. I'm just going to swim. I'm not going to use my Sea Glide. I'm going to probably use that more as a kind of get me out of a situation kind of deal. Or if I'm going really, really far. Because the battery's going to run out and I have no way of charging batteries. Although I could make more, but I don't want to be carrying them all the time. Ah. Lord Hanos has just said that his snack is a bottle of Irish whiskey. Now that is... I don't know why I said whiskey that way, but that is a really good idea. I don't think I should get drunk while doing this, so I will not join you in that, but yeah, that is a really fantastic idea. It is really dark. This has a light, doesn't it, though? Not that it seems to be shining very far, although there we go. So we're not that far away. The sound has gone really weird. You can go away. That sand shark is going to try and take a piece of me. Wow. Oh, there we go. There is the reef back. We spoke about... I'm being chased by a sand shark. 1 second. I don't know if it's right behind me or not. Oh, it is. Is it still following me? No, it's given up. These are the reef backs. These are the things that are making the noise. I don't even think these are the big ones as well. There is some humongous ones, but that is that is an immense sea creature. Look at the size of that. Let me get some oxygen before I die. There we go. They sometimes kind of float on the surface a little bit, but look at the size of this thing. It's colossus. It's unbelievable. There's actually plant life growing on the back of it as well. Nuts. Rachel's just said that I should do a drunk stream. Maybe at some point. Not today. What have we got down here? Some of these little fish here bite me, so I've got to be careful. Like little bloodsuckers. Okay, we have something here. What have we got? Let me put this away. Okay, there's nothing in that one. That's a mild disappointment. We do have a data pad. We will pick that up. That's a crew log. And another one. Got some lead.
30 seconds.
30 seconds for what? I guess she means oxygen. There's nothing else in here that I can see.
Oxygen.
Oh, she said the oxygen. A little bit of a delayed kind of response there. Cathra has come back and she's got some chocolate chip muffins, has she? Or have I missed something? Ah, no, sorry. BU for you has got... He's talking about cookies and cakes and stuff. Just making me hungry. That's not hardly fair. Okay, so LifePod 6 didn't really have much other than some information. I'm a little bit disappointed this has not got any stuff for me. And I can't see anything else around here of interest. Go away. These little things are trying to bite me. So, wow, those reef backs are huge. I'm not going to go for that one. That is really close to the Aurora. What I'm going to do, once we get closer to the surface... You make a very good point there, Kafra. I do talk about food an awful lot. I enjoy food far too much. Like, here we go. Here's one of the islands. Now, I've got to be careful here. There could be things below me that I can't see. And I'm aware that there is some bigger fish around here. But I want to come to this island because this is the other island that we were talking about in the last episode. I'm trying to think who it was that said they hadn't discovered the islands. I can't remember off the top of my head now. But I know it was mentioned, so I thought we would come here. Although it looks a little bit... Whoa! Flying peeper. It looks a little bit different from the last time I came here. I remember this side was a little bit flatter, unless there's more than one now, potentially. Let's have a see. Can we... Oh, a little bit of lag. Oh, there it is. There's the thing we came to see. This island has definitely been changed. I don't ever remember it being quite like this. There is also...
Detecting massive energy signature in the region. Cannot identify.
Excellent. Right, these things here we'll be able to mine later on with a special suit. We've got some magnetite, which I believe will give us a compass. Got some diamond, and this is one thing I love about this area. Let her talk first.
Of the All-Terra Corporation. You will be liable to reimburse the full market price. Your current bill stands at 3 million credits.
Oh my goodness. The developers of this game have got a wicked sense of humour. It's very well written, and you wouldn't kind of expect it. I mean, I wouldn't have, not in a game like this, but it's brilliant. Let's come up onto the shore because we come here for a reason. There we go. I'm going to get my knife out. Oh, we have another message as well. Well, that's going to have to wait until we go back. A Hitman's son has just said, I really enjoy your YouTube content. Keep up the great work. Thank you very much. Really appreciate that. I don't recognize your name. I don't know if you use a different name on YouTube, or maybe you're just one of those people that likes to stalk me in the background and not say much. I'm not sure. But thank you very much for commenting. So the reason we've come to this island is a very specific reason, and that specific reason is right in front of me. This will play quite a big part in the storyline going forward. I'll leave you to guess what it is. I mean, there's going to be a few of you that probably already know what it is, but I hate these things so much. Didn't I get the repulsion rifle? I should be able to make a gun that will grab these things. Think of it like the... There's a gun in Half-Life 2 that can manipulate objects. So, yeah, something like that. But we will be exploring this place very soon. Okay, Hitman's son is a stalker. Well, to be honest with you, if you're a hitman, I shouldn't be seeing you anyway. At least not until the point you put a bullet in my head. So you're doing your job very well. Let's get our scanner out. There's got to be things to scan, surely. Is there some salt? Yes, we'll pick you up. And we have a purple artifact fragment. Now, I didn't bring the artifact with me, did I? No, I didn't. That was really clever of me. We have an artifact terminal. And for those of you that have probably got a little bit more brain power than me, you'll realise the artifacts are meant to go in there for a reason. So they're like key cards. What else have we got going? Right, no, Kathra. Kathra seems to think that she's talking too much. I don't think you talk as much as you used to. Probably because you have a YouTube channel now. You can kind of appreciate how much work goes into these things. We will just take you. I was going to say there used to be a key up here somewhere, and there is still one here. This structure is massive, absolutely massive. But if I remember rightly. I need to turn this, let me turn this waypoint off. Radiation, this is you, because we've been there. There is something in here for us to have a look at as well, so we will take a look at that. Yeah. I'm gonna call, do you mind if I call you Mr. Toe? Because you said your name ends in toe, and it just seems easier. But he just said there's some portals inside here, so you'll remember on the Wow, it's a bit dark in here. On the last island that we went to, we found a structure inside that I said looked very much like lithium. We'll take that. Didn't look very much like lithium, but we need that, so we'll take it. It looked very much like a Stargate from the TV show or the movie. Damn, this place is littered with stuff. And there is one in here as well, from what I remember. Lithium, I can't remember what we need that for, but I'm going to take it. There it is. So this is the other one. And I say the other one, I think there's quite a few of them in the game. However, this one has an option to put a fuel crystal in here, which will activate it. I think this one will teleport me to the previous island, I think. I'm only going off what I know, and bearing in mind I did play this up until a certain point. I've, oh, an infected cave crawler. We will scan you, just to get some information. Pick up some salt. I'm kind of missing what's going on in the chat, because I'm too busy talking to myself. What else have we got? Rachel's saying she doesn't get much adult conversation at the moment. She had a baby. It can't have been that long ago from what I remember. So yeah, spending a lot of time at home, and I can imagine how much fun that is. I don't know where this goes. Just going to take me outside, perchance. It is. Ah, Laurie. Ah, it was Laurie that mentioned about looking at the other island. I remember now. I knew it was somebody. So, Laurie, you were saying in the last stream you'd not seen the islands. Well, this is the other one that I mentioned. Okay, what's going on here? My name mixes with the dude's name from Big Hero 6, so just call me Baymax or something. Okay. Yeah, but Baymax is easier. It's a really difficult name. So, we have a keycard that we can use to get in there. I thought that was something we could take. God, those things are so annoying. So we're going to take a look, I think. Why not? We have access to it. And it is, like I say earlier, it's going to play a big part of the... whoa, we don't want to fall off the edge. That was close. That self-scan thing keeps coming up.
Performing self-scan. Foreign bacteria counters reached statistically significant levels. No adverse effects detected. Be vigilant for symptoms.
So I'm obviously getting a little bit sicker, that sounds like. Ah, Rachel just said the baby's full mum's old, so yeah. It must be keeping you awake at night. So he was asked as well in the previous stream, what is the point of the game? Well, one of them would be to find a cure for yourself, because you're infected and you're getting more infected as time passes by. I don't know if there is a physical clock ticking and you will eventually die, but it is there. So let's drop this in here. And we are going to have a look through this place. Now, I haven't been reading the, like, all these, like, data things, but I'm pretty sure at some point it tells you the name of the people, and I think they're referred to as the precursors.
Scans indicate this structure is composed of a metal alloy with unprecedented integrity. No match is found in database. Performing structural analysis.
This computer is
A background
amazing.
message is being broadcast throughout this facility. Partial translation available. Message reads, warning, unidentified craft in orbit of this planet will be destroyed. Prevent.
Okay, so she couldn't quite translate anything, but basically this is a weapons platform, and more than likely, in fact it's not more than likely, it is what actually shot down the Aurora, the ship we were on. So basically what that's letting you know is if any ship gets close to the planet, it's going to shoot it down. Conversely, if I try and leave the planet on a ship, it's going to shoot me down. So it's now kind of giving us kind of little hints about what it is that we have to do. Well, we knew we had to survive. That. Wow, she's going to talk. Let's let her finish.
Whether their purpose is aesthetic or functional. Further data required.
Okay. So one, you're infected, and two, you kind of want to leave the planet, but we have two problems. We need a cure for the infection. Actually, we have three problems. We need a way of getting off the planet, And the final problem would be that this weapons platform will shoot us down if we try. So there is the objective. And I don't know if they've added anything else. We have a data terminal. Excellent.
Unknown language. Attempting translation.
It's quite beautiful, actually, in its own way.
Integrating new PDA data.
Oh, I was hoping she was going to speak to me. Did I get something in here? A cured boomerang. Oh, cured peeper. Huh. How are they cured? There is the question. A dive reel we've got, okay. I don't think I got anything else for this, did I? No. It must be the terminal. Okay, this device appears to be an alien in origin and is connected to a nearby force field. Okay, so that was the door. Ah, the data terminal. This terminal was discovered within the alien facility on the surface of planet 4546b. On approach, the terminal began producing a low-frequency radio wave containing complex but recognizable data patterns. Matches no known human technologies, constructed from the same off-world material as the facility itself. Seems to be solid-state computer of some kind and no recognizable user interface. Okay, it is likely the alien species which designed this technology evolved or genetically selected sensory apparatus to hear and understand the information being broadcast by the device. That was hard to say without making a mistake. The mental processing power required to perform this kind of telepathy would imply the designers are considerably more physiologically developed than the common human. Using the evidence gathered from this device, it may be possible to extract comprehensible data from other such devices should they exist. Excellent. Oops, didn't mean to push that key. Catherine just commented on the fact that I said it's quite beautiful, and she said quite sterile. Yeah, I suppose so, but it's more the ambient lighting. Ambient lighting. It looks really interesting. I've got to be careful of my water and food. We're about the halfway mark. And yeah, I think BU for you kind of agrees there with Kafra. Okay, I just kind of like it. It's very alien. Aha, an ion crystal. Now this is the thing that will power the gate. I don't intend to use it on the gate right now. I've got to be kind of very mindful. So we got basically a alien battery. What are you? Are you anything? No, you're just a light. So we're going to have a nosy around. Now, if I remember rightly, there is a moon pool in here somewhere. Oh, another iron crystal. We will take you. And there is other things that we need to look at. But hopefully we have the water and the food to get us through that.
Unknown language. Attempting translation.
I don't think Steam Workshop would be added for this game. I don't see them allowing it to be modded, to be honest.
Integrating new PDA data.
Rachel, I'm not sure how you cure yourself at the moment. I've not actually kind of got that far in the game. As far as I've got is down. Well, let's not spoil it, but there's other places that I've actually visited. Let's have a quick look at that PDA. This data set appears to be a multidimensional schematic of some kind. By mapping the pattern to three-dimensional space, my goodness, it is possible to gather a basic understanding of the facility's inner workings. Construction material. The facility's unknown construction material is identified as an ultra-hard, non-reactive metal amalgam. I think that word is, isn't it? Synthesized from off-world materials. Okay, so this is not from this planet. So they've obviously brought the resources here to build it. There is no indication that it can be damaged or destroyed by usual means. Wow, so that is really super strong. Power. The schematic indicates that the facility was powered by a separate self-sustaining power plant. Almost slipped up there. Located elsewhere on the planet. The location is not listed, but there is evidence the designers intended to harness the planet's natural thermal energy. So that sounds like we're going underground. The facility consists of the upper engineering section where this schematic was found, and a control room which is accessed via a security sealed elevator shaft or a separate underwater moon pool, which I mentioned the moon pool. The control room in the lower section houses the only known way to interface with the facility. However, the schematic does not detail the operation procedure or installed security measures. Okay.
Your best probability of interfacing with this facility is achieved by accessing the control room in the lower section.
Which we're going to do. Thank you very much. Yes, the Sea Emperor I have seen in the lower base, so it's not much of a spoiler to me, but actually, the Sea Emperor, I might be taking that the wrong way. There is a massive... no, it's a Leviathan I'm thinking of. So there's the Reaper Leviathan up the top that we've only seen the shadow of, but there's another Leviathan that's kind of in like a volcanic area. The Sea Emperor I've heard of, but I'm not actually sure what that is. But yeah, don't spoil that part because I'm not sure about that. Right, let's take this lift. Whee! Would you really step off that edge? I know I certainly wouldn't have done it. Oh, hello Gibber, I didn't see you join. Okay. So I don't have another artifact. I can make them though, I believe. Let me have a look. Now I can go outside and take the moon pool entrance in, but there is that. Oh, I can make one. So that's pretty cool. I don't know if... I think it's probably made back at the base, in all fairness. I don't think I can do it from this. No, okay, that's fair enough. So I can't actually get through here. That is the moon pool. I think I can go outside and come round. And again, I'm just watching the water. I think that's what we'll do. I think we'll go around. Right. So I think we'll run. I don't know if running makes sure food and water drain any quicker. That's something I'm not sure of. I would assume it would. It would kind of make sense. But yeah, not sure. So we need to find the way out, which I get the whole sterile look, and it's kind of like a maze as well. But I don't know. I still like the way it looks. I do actually have a Discord channel, but I don't actually... Oh, it's pitch black. Wonderful. I don't actually use it for anyone yet because I was thinking of having Discord potentially limited to patrons. So I'm not sure yet. I've not figured that one out. We shall see. Okay, it's pitch black, which is not what I wanted. Do I have enough time? I think I do. Let's try and find the moon pool entrance. I know it's around here somewhere, but as you can see, it's really, really dark at the moment, which is not good. So there's a lot of structures here as well underneath the water. If I remember rightly, the entrance is on this side. Now I've got to be careful as well because here's the moon pool entrance. There is... I don't know what that was, but that sounded slightly creepy. Yeah, there is a Reaper Leviathan that kind of swims kind of around this island as well. So that was the other side to where we were a second ago. And I think there was an artifact through here as well, if I remember rightly. I could be wrong. And again, it might have been changed because it was several months ago that I played this. I'm just having a look around, make sure I'm not missing anything. Aha, an iron crystal. So we can go upstairs. Oh, that light just switched on. I like it. Oh, so there's another gate to get directly in here, but again, there's no terminal to control this one, so it must be controlled from elsewhere. Okay. I'm not too sure where, but again, we know there's several places. So they said there's an underground geothermal power plant that's powering this place. So there it is. I knew there was another one. So yeah, we'll have to discover that, but that's not going to be anytime soon because we need to build we need the Seamoth and the what's the big submarine called? I forget what it's called now, but it does have a name.
facility's control room lies beyond this doorway.
And we're going to be going in there. Ah, thank you, BU for you. It's called the Cyclops.
Caution. Mild dehydration detected. Fluid intake recommended.
We'll be doing that soon, don't you worry. And it is, I think it's quite quaintly called the Cyclops because of the glass dome on the front. It makes it look like a one-eyed creature. Just making sure there's nothing around. Okay. So, I'm assuming this is still the same, but this is the thing that turns the gun off. So, we push a nice little button here, and the gun is turned off, and we're free to leave, and people are free to come and rescue us as well. How easy was that? This is what we wanted. Ooh!
The control panel is broadcasting a message. Translation reads, "Warning, infected individuals may not disable the weapon. This planet is under quarantine."
So, yep. So that now is forcing us to, can we not scan any of this now? That's now forcing us to find a cure.
Available alien data indicate the presence of a second facility elsewhere on the planet.
There we go.
Evidence suggests it is located 800 meters below sea level, approximately 1 kilometer southwest of this installation. Information recorded to data bank.
So perfect. So now we know where the power is generated for this place. So it's sending me off somewhere else. We now know we can't turn the gun off because we're infected. So that's now going to force us to find the cure. So it's pushing us down a very specific route, which isn't necessarily a bad thing. Was this the way out? Aha, data downloads, disease research facility. So that's giving me some more information. So that's another building. So that's 2 more structures on the planet that we now know of. So there is a power plant and a disease research facility, which makes sense. We need to know about that now because... Is that another gate? It is another gate. Okay, we're not going to look at that now. We're going to head back because we need water. What is that noise? Okay, we're going to continue. Oh, that there is a warper, I believe. He's going to try and hunt me down. I don't know if he's going to try and kill me, but he can fire like a ball of energy and it will teleport me. If I remember rightly, there's some kind of guardians. They're not the actual alien species that built this stuff, but they're some kind of biological and technological life form that's been bioengineered specifically to either protect the facilities or yes, or just to make sure everything is kept in check, so to speak. So Rachel's just saying about the world is under quarantine. Let's shoot people down and spread the infections. Well, I think it only shot us down because we came too close to the planet. I don't know if it can distinguish the difference between a ship trying to leave and a ship trying to land, but either way, you know, we're here. And so far, we're the only survivor of that massive ship. I think we should get back in time for water as well, so that's quite good. And we've got lots of exploring to do as well, so now we know there is 2 other places. We've got another escape pod there, and we know we've got to head underground, so lots to do. There's an egg there, but we don't have the aquarium. There's also more things that I can pick up through going through wrecks like this. I need a laser cutter, I believe, to get in there because the door probably won't just open. But there's more technology that I can find that's kind of just been blown off the ship. Oh, these guys, go away. I think I should just focus on heading back because we will die if we have dehydration. We'll slowly lose our health, so try and avoid anything nasty. Take care, Jibber. Thanks for joining. He's going to eat pizza. I'm very jealous. Pizza's one of those things that I kind of like think to myself, oh, do you know, pizza's really good. I could eat a pizza right now. And when I eat it, maybe I eat too much of it. That could be the problem. But I always think, well, that wasn't actually as kind of nice as I expected it, or what I was thinking it was going to taste like. And we got back in time. Let's put the sea glide away. Oh, we have some messages as well. But let's make some water first. I think we only got the 2, didn't we? Yes. But that should be enough initially.
Vital signs stabilizing.
Perfect.
This is Avery Quinn of Trading Ship Sunbeam. Aurora, do you read? Over. Still nothing. These Altera ships. They run out of engine grease. They send an SOS. You offer to help. They don't pick up. Aurora, I'm out on the far side of the system. It's going to take more than a week to reach your position. Do you still need our assistance? Over. I'll try them again tomorrow. See what the long-range scan picks up in the meantime? Damn charter's gonna have us wasting our profit margin running errands for Altera.
Wow. So that's the first human voice that we've actually heard since we've been here. But it's from a ship that's not on the planet. They've obviously picked up the distress signal of the Aurora. And it sounds like they're coming to investigate. That is, Rachel has just mentioned a tomahawk steak. I guess we're going to be talking about food now. I've never heard of a tomahawk steak before.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
It's apparently a huge 50-ounce steak. Wow. That sounds like a little bit too much if you ask me. Well, let's dump some of this stuff in here. We really need to work on building another base.
Caution. Blood nutrient levels decreasing.
Right.
Calorie intake recommended.
Yeah, we will get some fish in a second. Bear with me. We need another one of these, don't we? Need some quartz. Did I have... Was it in one of these other ones? I think it was. Yeah. Come on, stop talking about food, guys. It's 10 o'clock at night. Quartz. And we'll take one of you. We will drop some gold in here. Should we even have another look for the Reaper Leviathan? And see if we get killed? It's potentially a very bad idea. No, we don't want to build one of you. We want to build one of you. We can actually go to the Aurora as well. We could go and explore there. I don't have a laser cutter. In fact, I don't even know if I can build one. We don't need the repair tool either right now, so we'll dump that. There we go. So we need some water and some fish. How are we doing for battery power? 28%. Okay, let's get a peeper if we can. Oh, we missed it. There's tons of these peepers around everywhere. Well, that's some... What are you? You're blood of fish. We'll take you. Maybe I'm going too quick. Although I think this is a Gary fish here. I think we'll take him.
New creature
It is a Gary fish. And a boomerang. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Got you. And we'll take another bladderfish. Right. Okay, I feel like I've missed something in chat here. 1 second. Well, Kent, Rachel said if I ever come to Kent, she'll let me know where the places where I can get this steak. Well, Kent isn't a million miles away, so... Please do the ship. I do intend on doing the ship, but I'm probably only going to stream for about another half an hour. Just, well, I'm kind of getting used to doing this sort of thing. I also have work tomorrow, so I can't, unfortunately, spend loads of time doing this, but yeah, I'm trying to get into the whole idea of streaming, and streams will probably be about 2 hours long.
For those accustomed to synthetic foods to be repulsed by eating an animal carcass. Remember that humans survived this way for millennia. You can too. Vital signs stabilizing.
Welcome back, Noble. So Catherine is complaining that people are mowing their lawns on different days. Someone mows their lawn every day, so she can't hear things properly. Yeah, and Noble actually made a point about the audio in my 7 Days to Die video, which I posted today, which is the first video I've posted using OBS. Excuse me, a little bit of indigestion there. It's all like talking about food. And he said the audio was a little bit low. I have turned the volume up a little bit, so I'm hoping it is better. But yeah, I'm aware that it's probably not quite where it needs to be. And Noble seems to have made the chat go a little bit hectic. Everyone's saying hello to him. We can take a look up the side of the ship on the assumption that the Reaper Leviathan doesn't eat us. So we'll probably have a look at that. Oh, thank you, Laurie. Laurie said the volume of the game and my microphone is fine. Well, that's good to know. I believe down here as well, I think this goes into the jelly shroom biome. Yes, it does. Oh, and there's also a sand shark. We will go and discover that at some point. There is more information about the Degassi survivors. That was hard to say. I've still not read their PDAs either, so something I need to do. Okay, we got 17% power, so I've got to be very mindful. Where is this Reaper Leviathan? I say this one. Sometimes there is more than one. There it is. Oh my goodness. I'm not getting any closer than this, I'm sorry to say. That is a humongous eel-like crazy creature. That's enough for me. I really don't like the Reaper Leviathan. So, yeah, we're going to head the opposite direction. But that is it. That's all I'm showing. At some point, it is going to latch itself onto one of my submersibles. Submersibles, I can't even say it. So yeah, that will do for the moment. Let's have a look in here. We're looking for a chair that we can scan. Excellent. More things we can build, which means I can decorate, which is always a plus point.
New blueprint acquired.
What else? They like to hide things in these containers, so it's always good to have a good nosy around. This looks like a bit of a wreck as well, so potentially we might be able to get inside here, and there's usually more technology to be found. I don't know if I can build the laser cutter or not yet. I'll have to check. Yeah, because this I don't... Oh, this is a repair one. Oh, I've put my repair tool back in the base because I didn't think I would need it. Yeah, I have. Sausages. Never mind. Well, we'll come back and repair that and open it. We can have a look along here though. There will be some bits, but you kind of get the scale of the ship when you get this close to it. Laurie says she's too much of a wimp to discover everything in the game. I don't feel as scared if I'm inside the Cyclops, but I think they've done some stuff to that recently that makes it a little bit more... I'm going to use the word squishy because it was almost indestructible before, so I think there's something in that crate. Sea Glide, we've already got that schematic, so that's no use to us. BU for you, when you say you wonder if you'll ever finish it, are you referring to me finishing the game, or... Oh man, it's getting dark. I don't like it when it's dark. Now, what have we got here? A supply crate buried in sand, and I can't... Oh, here's some water. I was going to say I can't get to it. There's a couple more in here. I could use some more water. Fantastic. A battery. I could use my Sea Glide because it does have a light on the front of it. So there is some benefit to that, I suppose. And we've just picked up a couple more batteries. Which... Yeah, so power's not going to be a problem. Oh, the game is too scary for you to finish it, I see. Yeah, I mean, to be honest, the Reaper Leviathan is pretty scary, but there is worse things from what I remember. Where am I kind of looking? I'm getting a little bit turned around. Okay. So I think we'll head towards that other escape pod. First aid kit. Well, that's going to come in useful. I'm not really seeing any technology. There's lots of these supply crates. Is that a sand shark trying to get me? I think it is. What are you? You are something to be scanned. A power transmitter fragment. Okay. Oh, that's giving me straight away. I didn't need to scan more than one. Fantastic. That's what I like. And you are something else. A vehicle upgrade console fragment. And we have another message. Hey, it's all go. So much going on.
30 seconds.
Oh, we've run out of power. Well, let's switch to a battery. Another one. Get some oxygen. Right. I'm not going to mess around. Let's go across to this escape pod, which is conveniently upside down with a massive hole blown out of it, nonetheless. Well, it's either been blown out or something's bit into it and pulled away. We have first aid. We have another data pad. And what have we got from this?
Integrating new PDA data.
I think it told me before I clicked on it, but I'm not sure what it was. Okay.
New blueprint acquired.
Let's head back this way and we'll see what the radio message is. Oh, good night, Rachel. Thanks very much for coming. I will kind of set up a more regular stream and I will kind of let people know a little bit more in advance. This was kind of a last minute thing, much like the last one, but yeah, I will do. But thank you very much for coming along. It's very thirsty talking all the time. Probably doesn't help that I'm drinking Pepsi. Although I've been drinking water all day and I'm just kind of bored of drinking it now. We're going to need some food as well, aren't we? So it might make sense to grab a couple of peepers if I can. Come here, you.
30 seconds.
Every time I get that warning for oxygen, I can almost feel Noble Rambler getting tense, thinking that we're going to drown. Oh, BU for you as well. You complain that I always wore light t-shirts. How's this colour? Black. Although it does have some white writing on it, you just can't see. I either need to sit further back, or I need to kind of put my camera in a slightly different place. Eat you, we'll drink you. What have we got here? Creature decoy. Attracts creatures to its location, can be deployed by hand or by submarine, cannot be reclaimed once deployed. So that must have been a thing that we just got from the that schematic in the life pod. So BU for you is now complaining that I've gone from white to black. I have different colours. The reason I wore this one, let me move from my comfort zone behind the desk. The worst thing is I'm not actually watching myself to the side. I kind of get a delayed stream, but there's a reason I'm wearing this. I'm hoping that it can be seen. I'm going to stand here looking like I'm pulling a curtsy until I can see what's on the camera. Hurry up. Perfect. It's a very, very fitting t-shirt for doing something like this. Aha, laser cutters. Okay, so we have another life pod. So which one? Seamoth, that's the one we're going to check. We've done that one, so we'll take them off. Kathra approves of the t-shirt that I'm wearing. Lord Hanos also says that he has one of those t-shirts. And Laurie said, for me it's sleep, work, eat, game, repeat. Yeah. Yeah. Unfortunately, working is one of those things we have to do. Laser cutter. Do we have one? We have a repair tool. We do, but the ingredients are unknown, so I'm guessing we have to discover it, which kind of sucks a little bit. Is it light? It is. Well, it tells me not to bother trying to look at this place without a laser cutter, but I have a weird feeling that maybe the laser cutter schematic is near them. Maybe, maybe not, I don't know. Catherine has just admitted that she dresses like she's going to a funeral every day and says she always wears black. To be honest, whenever you're buying clothes as a man, it's like it's always very similar colours, so you get like white, black, blues, kind of pinky purples, and like maroon. And everything is kind of like variants of that, and it gets a little bit repetitive, but I will be wearing different stuff. That is a little piece of the sea moth. It is, yes. I don't know how many of these I need, but I need a vehicle construction bay to be able to do it. I need
30 seconds.
I need 3. Let's not scare Noble. Let's go and get some oxygen. Lord Tana said it's nice to be old and semi-retired. More gaming time. Yeah. I guess that is one perk. I mean, the worst nightmare for me, I kind of think, would be that I got really bad arthritis and wouldn't be able to hold a mouse or something. I mean, that'd be bad. Though I suppose by the time I retire, technology would have changed a little bit. Who knows? Oh, Rachel's back, and apparently Daddy is doing the nappy change. For those Americans, a nappy is a diaper. And yeah, it's not something that you would ever get me doing, I don't think. I kind of really begrudge wiping my own backside, let alone as somebody else's. Albeit a child. Ah, that would be the final piece to the sea moth. The music has got incredibly eerie.
30 seconds.
Yes, so we now have access to the sea moth.
New blueprint acquired.
But I don't believe we have the vehicle construction bay. That music sounds really loud to me. I'm sorry if it's kind of overpowering me a little bit. Okay, so we got everything from there. We can hide that, so we know we've done it. The sea moth I really am looking forward to. I wonder if there's anything around here worth looking for. Oh my goodness. Noble Rambler's done one of his favourite things to do, and he started typing an absolute essay. Give me a second and I will read what he's put. Let me head back this way and I will try and read it. Okay, basically in a nutshell what Noble has said, and he's not quite said it the way I'm going to put it, but he just said he's a chicken basically. I do remember him posting in the past about when I was drowning in this game. He was like holding his breath. Some people really get involved in the game, so I guess. I mean, I get a little bit. I'm trying to think. There's certain times in games where when I jump off a high edge, and I feel my stomach go, and my brain almost makes it feel real. It's really horrible, to be honest. So I kind of get where Noble is coming from with that, to be honest.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Right, okay. So we have loads of batteries. I think we could start building a little bit more of a base. What time is it? I reckon we got about another 15 minutes. So let's try and build up a bit more base. Oh man, just got another message on one of my videos, but it looks like one of these lovely spam messages. It gets so annoying. Right, let's take this titanium, because I think that's mostly what we're going to need. We will drop the gold in there. That's a dead battery, we don't need that. We don't need any first aid. Yeah, BU has just said she felt the same when she was playing Rift, when jumping off a mountain. It really, I don't know. I'm not afraid of heights, but it's what my brain perceives as maybe an unsafe situation. I think that's when I start to get a little bit queasy. So this just needs titanium. Now this is more like it. Let's see if I can place this somewhere over here. Now you can pretty much build anywhere in the game, I think. Let's go with there. So this is going to give us quite a lot more room. Okay, it's just floating. Oh no, there's the structures.
It may be prudent to separate work and leisure spaces to maximize productivity. Treat this space as your home, but never forget that it is not.
She's absolutely brilliant. I love the stuff she comes out with. I think we need... What do we need for this? We need some glass. Okay, so we need to get some quartz. I think she's... I don't want to say she's slightly obnoxious, but she can be at times. Once we get the prawn suit to do some mining, that's going to be quite cool. Let's just grab some more food while we're here. It's like a drive-through, isn't it? You can just grab whatever you want all the time. Right, I think it's 2 quartz to make glass, so that will be 1 piece. Let's see if we can find a couple more bits. And we can at least make a window as well. Hopefully. Salt. I've got a really itchy nose today. I don't know what the problem is. Something is clearly bothering me. There's plenty of salt around here. Come on, Noble, warn me about my oxygen. I know you want to.
Oxygen.
Ah, hello, Welsh girl. Welcome to the stream. I've tweaked my settings now, so hopefully you don't get kicked from the stream like you did last time. I think I was sending it out at too much of a high quality, so if your internet isn't necessarily the most powerful, that could have been why there were some issues. At least, yeah, that's what I'm told. Come on, I just need one more piece of quartz. Wow, that fish is going crazy with that. They drop teeth as well, because they like to bite everything. So there used to be tons of quartz. I think, in all fairness, since they've changed the texture on it, I think it's a little bit harder to see. Maybe that's just me. Okay, I'm just gonna go with what I have, just so I can make a hatch to actually get in this base. I'm hoping, there used to be a glitch where the water would come through the roof if you did something like this. Not literally, it wouldn't fill the base full of water. Although that is a possibility. You can damage or have your base damaged and it can flood. Yeah, it is 2 quartz. That slightly sucks. Unless I have another one. I don't think I do. No, but we can chuck you in there. Right. It's going to tell me I need 2 now, isn't it? Just you watch. Oh, it is only the 1. And this currently doesn't have any power, so I think if I go in there...
Warning, emergency power only. Oxygen production offline.
I think... I don't know, and I could be making a huge mistake here. Where's my other little base? There it is. I think you get 100% refund if you deconstruct something, so I should be able to remove this solar panel and put it on the other one. I think. Come out of here. Q to deconstruct. And the power goes off.
Warning, emergency power only.
Ah, yes we do. Perfect. Now the trick is to try and get this on the roof, if possible. Okay, is it not going to let me? Come on. I think we did it. Perfect. Oh dear, people are talking about Skyrim. It's a game that I've never played.
Restored. All primary systems online.
That's more like it. So we've got what I would like to say more of a substantial base now, and there's lots and lots and lots of things we can actually put in here, which is pretty awesome. So we can that's an exterior grow bed. Where's the We got a living wall. Did I scan the ones that could go inside? Ah, indoor grow bed. There we go. So what I'm going to do, on the assumption I didn't eat all the plants, I'm going to build one of those in here, and we are going to plant some of those seeds. No, Rachel, I've never played Skyrim. Noble never lets me forget that.
Warning, emergency power only. Oxygen production offline.
Right, well, I think there's only 4 things you can put in that one, if I remember rightly. No, Noble, nobody needs to send me a copy of Special Edition Skyrim, because if I end up liking it, I'm never going to have time to do anything else. Right, so hopefully we should be able to grow some of those plants that we got before, which will give us another source of food. I don't know if nutrition will be changed in this game, because whereas we're like solely living off fish, I don't think that would be a good diet in the long run. So I don't know if they will do something like that. I know if you eat too much of the same thing, one after the other, it used to make you ill. We got a flashing light. We have. Okay, we'll check that out in a second. Oh gosh, no, I'm just gonna ignore chat because they're talking about me playing Skyrim. It's not gonna happen. Let's eat that. Drink that. Okay.
Aurora, this is Sunbeam again. We just picked up a massive debris field at your location. I didn't know how bad, how many of... I didn't know. We're now en route to your location. We're gonna bring you home. Sunbeam out. What else can I say? We're a 6-seater, and we aren't even slightly equipped to handle this. Our pilot last attempted a planet landing in the Academy simulator. Oh, it's a bad situation, but so are all the alternatives.
That guy reminds me incredibly of Night Ghost. I think he sounds a little bit like him. So the Sunbeam is definitely going to come and try and rescue us. Yes, I'm going to leave that one with you guys to think about. Because, yeah, we know what's on that island over there. BU for you said, I need to make a banned topics list. Food and Skyrim so far. Yeah, I think I can actually ban certain words being said. If there's any kind of game that I'm going to be picking up soon, it probably will be City Skylines, but yeah, that's going to be an incredible amount of work. Right, so where are we at? We're at, okay, I think we're getting to the point where I'm going to call it time on the stream, in all fairness. We've achieved quite a bit. We've discovered the weapons platform over there. We've also discovered the Seamoth blueprint, I think. We've got a chair. That's very nice when I come to build it. A power transmitter, which is no use to me at the moment, but it's cool. A Seamoth, yeah. And I don't think... Oh, no, we do. So, I think it's highlighted this because we've got this, but we've not found it yet. I can't remember where the fragments are for that exactly. I think what we will do in the next stream... Let's not do that. Is we will go and explore over here. But I think I need the laser cutter. I think we can go so far without it, but we will go and explore and have a look. What are people talking about now? So Lord Thanos said, sounds like the Sunbeam will be joining you soon. Yeah, quite literally. And BU for you says, sod work, we want more Subnautica. Yeah, I know, but if I was a little bit more prepared, I would have had a shower before I started and I could have streamed for maybe another half an hour. But yeah, I'm not prepared. Again, I'm not used to doing this, so... Laurie doesn't like Animalica, apparently. I think that game's got a lot of potential. I've had a look at it. It's too early days. I remember when Subnautica first came out, it was nothing like it is now. But with a bit of dedication, the game can be absolutely fantastic. Catherine's just said, I wonder how Vapor would decorate in Stranded Deep. I did actually have a go of that. I was in two minds whether to play that or play this. But this has more of a story and I think is a bit further along in development. So that's why I decided to play this. Rachel's complaining because I'm going and her baby's not asleep yet. Baby Hazel is still awake. Are you trying to say that my videos are that boring that I put your baby to sleep? No, Laurie, I've not seen the latest things in Mercury Fallen yet. I do actually email the developer back and forth because it's just one guy that does it. And he did email me while I was on vacation, and he's actually put some of the suggestions I've given him into the game, but it's something I will pick up. Again, that might be something I might live stream, because I'm thinking for YouTube that I'm gonna reel back the series to maybe 1 or 2 games at a time. I don't know if I'm gonna go back to daily uploads or not. I don't know, we'll see. But just random games I just might do kind of a stream. We'll see. What else? Yeah, thank you for coming along, Lord Thanos. Again, this is something I'm going to be doing more regular. I will probably have a fixed day and time. But the thing is I like about this is I can just literally sit down and push stream and just go. There's no editing, there's nothing like that. Although, what you're seeing on the screen I might change over time, so I might have the chat coming up on there, and if people follow me, I think I can have things that appear on the screen for that as well. So I've got to kind of figure all that out, but yeah. Yeah, it's my fault, Welsh Girl. I should have sent you a message on Facebook and let you know I was going to do it, but I sat here and I thought, do I record a video? Because I'm supposed to have a video that goes out at 9 PM. And then I thought, actually, I'm going to stream. I've really got to get into doing the streaming thing all the time, so... And Noble has just made a very good point. If I do the stream right, I can chop these up for a YouTube series as well. For the other people that have not seen it. And that's why I'm always saying, you know, like Noble said this, and then I respond, because if I do put this on YouTube, nobody's going to see what Noble is saying, for example. I will probably just upload it as is. That's why I started the video with my usual intro, and I will end it with my usual outro. So it's kind of less work for me, in a sense. But I don't know, yeah. Although we've missed episode 1 because I didn't record that one, so that might upset a few people. You're welcome, Laurie. Laurie just said that I made a night by coming to Twitch, and I stream at a more reasonable time, unlike Night Ghost. I hope you have a nice colour on your nails, Welsh Girl. Although, you know, watching something like this while painting your nails would be a good thing to do. I couldn't actually tell you who is following me at the moment, Laurie. It says I have 24 followers. I think once I stop streaming I can see, but because I don't have that nice little thing that pops up on the screen to tell me, yeah, I have no clue at this stage. Anyway, I'm just rambling on. I quite enjoy talking to you guys, and that's another reason why I like to stream. But I'm going to have to end the stream, unfortunately, because I've got to get ready for work. So thank you very much for watching, and indeed, thank you very much for joining me. But until next time, as always, take care.